Welcome back. This is part two of why is inflation so persistent. One of the things that happened, and most people agree, at the start of the pandemic and went through the next few years is printing money. Nobody is going to disagree that the stimulus that happened both under President Trump and then continue to a greater extent under Biden caused a big part of inflation, in addition to the conflict in Ukraine that raised energy price that I did in the first video. Now, President Trump did start the stimulus. Under Biden, he extended that with much more. And even things that are not printing money, it is stimulus that cause inflation, such as delaying payment, student loan forgiveness, you name it. Anything that put extra spending power into the consumer's hand fuel inflation. So that's understood, unless you live in a different world that you don't think that somehow that is not part of what caused inflation. Another thing that caused inflation to go higher for longer is the funding of the conflict in both Ukraine and Israel. I'm not here to tell you it's wrong or it's right to support both. The bottom line is, I believe as of right now, something like 190 to 200 billions have been spent to give to Ukraine, both in monetary and military. Where did that money come from? Did that come from the air that we sent all those weapons? Did the government spend 190 billions or whatever it is to replenish the weapons that we sent over there or to give to Israel? Anything that government spent or forgive is part of what caused inflation to go higher and stay higher for longer. So make no mistake, if Biden and Harris claim that somehow they are not the cause, their policy are not the cause of high inflation for longer, they are wrong, dead wrong. And any Democratic voters that complain about high inflations at the same time want us to spend more money are dead wrong, because the Fed, as you know, tried to curb inflation with raising rate, right? That's what the Fed want to do, raise rate to pull back consumer spending. But at the same time, when the Fed is doing that, our government is doing everything it could to negate that impact by spending. So that's part of why Powell interest raising path couldn't work for a long time, because every step of the way that he's trying to slow down the consumer, Biden and the White House couldn't wait to throw more money to the consumers, whether it's debt forgiveness, student loan forgiveness, money sent to Ukraine, you name it. It's the two forces negate each other, and that's what caused inflation to stay higher for longer. And that's basically, between the first video and this video, explain to you why it was so bad the last 4 years. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.